All right, so you can see that this morning I have a couple of friends with me. These are my two daughters. One of them is 6 years old, and one of them is 4 years old. And so, just like I did a couple days ago with an elementary level picture walk and read aloud, I did that modeling it as a student myself, and this time I'm going to let my daughters demonstrate. They have not seen this story before. It is called You Think It's Easy Being the Tooth Fairy. Now, I'm letting them take a look at the cover right now, and as teacher, I will ask them questions that predict what this story is going to be about and start to build the mindset of what they're going to read. So, girls, the title of the story is called You Think It's Easy Being the Tooth Fairy? And there's a question mark. That means it's asking a question. You think it's easy? What do y'all know about the Tooth Fairy?
She's not really alive.
You say she's not alive?
She's not alive.
But what if I think she is? What if? So you think this is a fictional story, one that's made up?
Mm-hmm.
Now, do you think it would be easy to be a tooth fairy? What's their job?
Give people toys and money.
To give them toys and money in exchange for what?
A tooth.
A tooth? Where does the tooth come from? Like their dog or their grandma?
Their mouth.
From their mouth. Can I see your teeth? Have you ever lost a tooth before?
No.
Are you sure?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you haven't lost any teeth yet. Have you lost any teeth?
No.
No. Are you nervous to lose any teeth?
No.
What about you?
A little.
A little. Why are you nervous about it? Just something that we're not sure how it's going to feel, right?
Mm-hmm.
Well, I can tell you, I've lost all my teeth before, and it was okay. So here's our story. You think it's easy being the tooth fairy? We're going to do a picture walk. Now, girls, a picture walk is when we don't even read a page. We just look at each picture, and I'm going to let you girls tell me what you think is going to happen on that page. Cool? Mm-hmm. All right. So here's the first page. What do you see happening in this picture?
The dog is asleep and the fireflies holding a rope with the tooth fairy on it.
So is it daytime or nighttime?
Nighttime.
What's outside the window?
Fireflies.
What about the lower part? That looks like there may be shadows of something.
That is a tree. And up there you can see the moon.
What about these shadows here behind the tooth fairy?
Dinosaurs. But those are only room paper.
Okay, so those aren't real dinosaurs outside. And this kid is sleeping. Do you notice anything inside of his mouth?
I see space. Yeah.
A space. What could there be a space for?
His tooth.
Oh, a missing tooth.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so we'll start to move quicker. I'm going to ask you, what about this page? What do you see happening in these two photographs?
The dog has one eye open, then tooth, and the firefly is pulling the pillow.
Okay.
And the tooth fairy is leaving on this page, and the dog is barking.
What about here?
The tooth fairy is leaving.
She's leaving again. Mm-hmm. Okay, what about this page?
She is gonna go to get another kid's tooth.
You think so?
Mm-hmm.
It's a good prediction. Maybe it's based on that watch right there. What do you think?
Yeah.
Okay, let's look at another picture. What do you think's happening in this page?
She can see that someone lost a tooth.
Oh, they lost a tooth with an X-ray. Here we can see
a dog.
Another one.
And then its side got the yellow.
Yeah.
And the tooth fairy is leaving.
So does it look like she does things in the daylight or the nighttime?
Nighttime.
What about here?
Oh, in a cat's this is trying to get her, and the cat's trying to play with her.
I like that you notice these animals are trying to get her.
Oh,
There
and
are
that
cats and
and
lizards.
that cat is sitting on her, and that cat has her paw on her.
Yeah. So this kind of lets us know that there are going to be instances where the animals create trouble, right?
Mm-hmm.
What about here?
She's teaching the fly.
She's a teacher.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Very good. Here? Any guesses?
A cat. She is on the moon.
On the moon? I don't know. We're going to see. That's a good guess.
She was on a sock.
A sock?
Mm-hmm.
So it looks like there are kids all over the world that she is going to. This one has what kind of fruit is this one holding in the hammock?
Pineapple. Oh, I really want a hammock one day.
Me too.
Me too.
And here's our last page. What do you think's happening here?
She is sleeping in a mouth. Yeah.
She's sleeping in a mouth? Like in a real person's mouth?
No.
It looks like a bed that's made to look like a mouth, right?
Yeah.
So here's what we're going to do. Those were great notices. I'm just going to say that word. You noticed so many things in this book. And now would you like to hear it read?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So it's called You Think It's Easy Being the Tooth Fairy by Sherry Bell Raywalt. Here we go. You think it's easy being the Tooth Fairy? Well, it's not. It takes skill. It takes daring. Thank goodness I am here to do the job. Let's get one thing straight, okay? I never wear pink flouncy skirts or twinkling glass slippers. That's Cinderella. She does a lot of sitting around the castle looking pretty. Boring. Me, I'm an action kind of gal. I live for danger. Let's get clear on another thing, shall we? I don't rely on elves to help me out or flying reindeer to get me around. That's Santa. You know, the big ho-ho in red? Don't get me wrong. He's a great guy, but all that help has made him soft. I'm tough. Check out my muscles. I got these lugging thousands of quarters around every night. And I'm smart. Take my amazing Tootho Finder, for example. I invented it. I bet you didn't know that baby teeth come with built-in homing beacons, did you?
No.
With my trusty Tootho Finder, I can easily locate each tooth ding 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 when it's ready to come out. After I lock onto your tooth signal, I use my Spy-O binoculars, patent pending, to scope out your house and plan my entry. Good thing I'm athletic, graceful, poetry in motion. I bob, I duck, I roll with the punches. Believe you me, every tooth mission brings danger, usually on 4 legs. Dogs want to chase me. Gerbils want to flatten me. Cats want to swat me, squash me, squeeze me, and even eat me. Pets really cut into my work schedule, but so do you. Sorry, kiddos, but I've got too many teeth on my schedule to play games with you. So I really need you to follow the rules. So here we go. The placement of teeth. Do not clutch tooth in sweaty palm. Do not hide tooth in a pajama pocket. Do not wrap tooth in snotty tissue or a smelly sock. Do clean all blood and spit off of tooth. Do place tooth carefully beneath lower right-hand corner of pillow. Do sleep soundly, lie still, and make like a toothbrush. Wonderful. This tooth was right where it should have been, and look how clean it is. Emily gets an A+, and I get another great photo for my scrapbook. Eureka! My Tootho Finder's going crazy. Ting, ting, ting! 7-year-old boy in Honolulu, Hawaii. 6-year-old girl in Juneau, Alaska. 7-year-old quintuplets in San Antonio, Texas. Wow, this is going to be a long night. Phew, all done for tonight. Time for some shut-eye. But never fear, my dears. I'll be ready to fly the second my tootho-finder starts ting-ting-tinging. I've got my ears peeled for your pearly whites. The end. Does this story make you feel less afraid to lose a tooth?
Yes.
Yeah. How are you going to wiggle your tooth when it gets loose? Are you going to use your fingers or a tissue or ask someone for help? Are you going to bite into an apple?
No.
What are you going to do?
Ask somebody for help.
Like your dog Lucy? Are you going to say, Lucy, come get my tooth, and then she'll come slobber all over your face?
No.
That would be gross. She's such a big puppy dog. So, do you think the tooth fairy is going to leave you a penny?
Yes.
You say yay? Do you think the tooth fairy should give you more than a penny?
Yes.
I mean, inflation is real, right? What would you want the tooth fairy to leave you?
A toy and a dollar.
A toy and a dollar?
Mm-hmm.
What do you want the tooth fairy to leave you?
I would be happy with anything.
With anything? Even just a dirty old sock?
No.
No. So anything that she left you. That would be super fun. All right, so did y'all like the story? You did. Do you think other kids are going to like it?
Yes.
All right. Well, if you have ever lost a tooth before, did you follow the tooth fairy's rules and put it in the lower right hand or upper right hand corner of the pillow underneath it? And did you remember to clean it off?
Mm-hmm.
Those are things that I don't know if I remember to do as a kid myself. But the tooth fairy still was able to find it and leave something. So I hope that you guys have a great day, enjoy this book, and keep reading.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.